Hey guys, it's me as Good Animator, and so for this video I decided to show you guys how I animate, which is by using Animation Desk. So first you have all your animations set up like this, and then so once you press the plus button, this will come up, and then you will have to type in the name of your animation, its FPS, and how many frames you want to start with. I usually start with 0 because when I want new frames, I usually just add new frames. Okay, so I am going to call this, what should I call this? Livestream animation. And so I do all of my animations on 2s, which, nope, I don't want that. I do all of my animations on 2s, which is 12 frames per second. And so the screen right now, you see a bar with paint tools down here. And so it has the scissors, which you can use to so if you draw a circle like that, the line in the middle, you can press copy, and then you can move it, or you can cut it and then move it from there, and then that looks like a mouth, so let's add some eyes. Okay, enough with the messing around. So that's what the scissors do, and then there's the paint bucket, which you can use to fill in this screen. And then there's the pen, which is very thin, and there's the paintbrush, which actually looks a lot like a paintbrush. There's the highlighter, and so if you change to pink, so if you draw like that, you can still see the pen, whereas if you just use the paintbrush, you would just color right over the pen. So that is the highlighter, and then there's the pencil, which, the colored pencil, which really does look like a colored pencil. It's the same texture. And then, so there's the smear thing. I don't know what it's called. I just call it the smear. So just draw something random like that smears, kind of smears it. And so yeah, there's the smear thingy, and then there's the eraser, which you obviously know what it does. It erases. Let's change this. Yeah, so what I originally used to use was for my original animations, I would use the paintbrush, even though it looked a little weird, because that looked closest to what I wanted. Until I remembered that you could change the pen, or you can change what type of marker it is, so this would be like that, and this would be like that. And so once I remembered that, I used the pen. I started using the pen because I realized that I could change the type of pen. The pen was originally like this, but then when you change it, it looks like this. And so that is all the pens, and then so here you have some settings. Like you can insert an image here, you can play the animation, you can go here, or you can go to the end frame. Here's where you can go forward a frame, backward a frame, and so on. And then here you can change the onion skin. And yeah, as you can see, I'm using an Apple Pencil I bought that with my birthday money. And so you can have up to 3 layers. More layers cost money. And plus the background. The background doesn't cost money, so you draw on the background, and then you go into layer 1, and then so you can draw on top of that, and then if you erase, it doesn't erase the background. Okay, so let's get rid of the background. And then so here you can view your frames, which makes it really helpful. And here you can pick colors. Here's the eyedropper tool. Here's where you can change it, change the color. Yeah. Yeah, and so that's about all the things you can do. And then if you press this, then it gets rid of the bottom, or if you press this, then it gets rid of that. And then this switches between the pen and the eraser. And then this makes the pen larger or smaller. And this adds a new frame. This duplicates the frame. And this one deletes the frame. Okay, so now let's start animating. So start with a stick figure. That's okay. Let's change it to like, yeah. Okay, that's better. And then let's just change him to pink, and then change him to brown. You know, let's change him to orange. Yeah. Okay, I'll stop messing around now. Let's just... So, the way I animate is using the pose to pose combined with the straight ahead method. And then so the first thing I do is I draw the keyframes. So what that means is I draw the important frames, like between the stick figure's actions. So if we want to draw jumping, start with this. And then wait, no, that looks has elongated. Oh, my Apple Pencil battery is running low. And so, yeah. And so actually, yeah, let's make him go downward like that, and then he'll land in kind of the same position as when before he jumped. So let's play it. Okay, let's change that to like 2 frames per second. So now what we have to do is go ahead and draw every frame in between. So like pose to pose is like this. So you draw a stick figure, and then in the next frame, or like a few frames, you draw him dabbing. Yeah, wait, no. And yeah, so the pose to pose looks like that. So you draw the extremes, which are the frames. You draw the end, the beginning and the end. Then you draw the frames that come in between, and then you draw the frames that come in between those. So let's play it. So he's kind of dabbing. Okay, so now let's get rid of this guy. Sorry if you guys liked him. And then, so let's go to the beginning. And then let's draw Ellie. And then, so that's the frame head. And then, so let's see. So a trick in this is that if you just add a frame after, then when you're in the editor, then it will play over, it won't keep on playing. Yeah, so it just stops. And so, since we need a frame right there, then it's fine. So let's just duplicate this twice. That looks a little weird. Okay, so I think that's pretty good. So let's see. Okay, so okay, actually, let's draw a frame in between that. Release that. And so right now he's in midair. And now he's he's gonna come in for his landing. The legs are too long. Okay, so then, sorry if I'm a little quiet, it takes a lot of concentration. Okay, so let's see. Let's get out of this. So that looks pretty good. I feel like gravity's being a little too fast. So let's add a frame and add like maybe 2 more frames. Let's see how that. Okay, that looks much better. So let's make him settle into his landing pose a little more. And then and then maybe let's make him run off screen. And then, so now he's picking up his foot. Not the best at running. Actually, a few days ago, I finally actually got the running right. On his head. Okay, so let's see it. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, now let's see it. Feel like yeah, that frame isn't really needed. Okay, so there you have it. There's my animation. So that's how I animate. Yeah, so that's how I animate using Animation Desk. It is a free software, and then so you can save your animation to your messages as like a GIF. I made a Pac-Man GIF. I made a car driving GIF. You can also export it as a video. You can also save it to your photos. You can email it to people. And yeah. Thank you for watching. So that concludes my lesson on how to animate using Animation Desk. Thank you guys for watching.